afternoon, everybody. Ollamh here, and welcome back to Let's Play Tex Murphy and the Tesla Effect. So we have a fax.
Looks like Archie's back in town. I should check out his 3 cards to midnight shop and see if he knows anything.
Great.
Looks like Archie's back in town. According to Taylor, this opens... Looks like Bowers was interested in some nickel...
Okay. So...
The door to my back storage... Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom.
Right.
I thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
So I have to go down and around and in to see... Thankfully, I can open doors, you know, like miles away.
Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it
So
opened
wait, it's
directly
supposed to
into
be
my
directly across the
People thought that
hall.
was awful. Yeah, needs a key. People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found.
Okay, is that the key? Yes, it is. The Chelsea
I'm here to ask you out for dinner, and I'm not taking no for an answer.
Well, alrighty then.
What, like a date?
No, it'd be more like 2 friends having a great meal and maybe some stimulating conversation.
I guess that'd be okay. I mean, yeah, that'd be all right.
So what are you in the mood for? You know, I heard Weenie World put tater tots on the menu.
I've got a better idea. Why don't you let me make you dinner at my place? It's cheaper than going out. And besides, I have something I'd like to talk to you about. Let's say 8 o'clock?
Well, you talked me into it, Miss Bell.
Oh, I feel so spoiled.
Oh.
What should I bring, red or white?
You better bring both.
Oh, the budding romance that just went completely batshit
These are
crazy.
Chelsea's belongings. When the police closed her case, I must have picked up these items from her apartment. It's funny how fashion cycles circle around. It's a picture of me and my would-be girlfriend Chelsea Bando. I've got a... Chelsea always looked great in hats. I know Chelsea and I will always have Weenie World tater tots.
So yeah, this is really kind of this really is kind of a shrine.
A reminder of the best and worst night of my life. Yeah, I remember how much Chelsea wanted to go to the Fuchsia Flamingo that night. It's Chelsea's business card for her newsstand. I didn't have the heart to tell her that print is dead. Chelsea loved to go to Arizona. I'd like to think I was the only thing keeping her here on Chandler Avenue. Oh, that's gotta be a fire hazard.
Probably, yeah. Whoa. Dude, you were gonna give her a ring?
I remember this thing was $14.99. Man, I spent an entire 3 months' salary on a ring for Chelsea.
Okay, you really need to up your pay scale, man. What is that? Screaming in the rain. Okay. So yeah, that's the Chelsea shrine. Kind of eerie, really. Alright, so... 3 cards to midnight. Okay. What is that?
Archie helped me out on my Pandora directive case where we met a charming fellow named Jackson Cross.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do you the favor of a lifetime.
Really?
I'm gonna let you walk. But if I catch you meddling in NSA affairs one more time, I'm gonna put a bullet right in your eyeball. Is that clear? Get this pukehead out of my office.
Okay.
Murphy.
Nice guy.
Man, I thought this would have ended up in the Andes Mountains.
All
Archie
right.
Ellis is my herbal tea-loving, source for all things alien, supernatural, conspiracy theorist.
Oh.
Or he's just plain crazy. He ran into some trouble with the NSA on my last case. Last I knew, he was hiding out in some tropical locale with a bevy of beauties. I'm surprised he's back in town.
Yeah, me too. 50 Shades of... Oh, wow.
How you doing? You okay? I heard you were having some kind of amnesia. You know, most alien abductees always have some sort of memory loss.
Yeah.
Are you still into that alien thing, Archie? Isn't that just
Probably.
a little passé?
The truth never goes out of style, my friend. Now, I heard something about an injection and a head wound. Yowza! You really back off, man, because I swear I will shoot the next person who tries to touch this, okay?
Why? Why does everybody
I'm
try and touch
sorry.
it?
Ouch.
You have a big gaping wound on your head. Let me stick
So,
my
I
finger
guess you
in
do
it.
need some catching up then. A few months ago, I moved back here from the islands and I opened up this place. And I was hoping that you and I could hang out together like old times, but you haven't been around much.
Where have I been?
Yeah. So, did I happen to tell you anything about the case I'm working on?
Not yet, but you know I'm always ready to be Robin to your Batman. Without the homoerotic undertones, of course.
Oh, of course.
Sorry, Arch, but it's a package deal. If you're gonna be in this with me, you're gonna have to be in all the way.
Murph?
You had me going there, Murph.
Okay, Boy Wonder. I need you to enter 2 names into the Bat computer. Mason Bowers, Margaret Leonard.
Well, I don't know about Mason Bowers, but Margaret Leonard, she's connected to one of the greatest mysteries of all time. I mean, you know who Nikola Tesla was, right?
Well, yeah.
The cough drop?
Nikola Tesla was a genius. Probably one of the greatest geniuses ever. I mean, it was Tesla, not Marconi, who was the true inventor of the radio. He invented a Tesla coil, the AC electricity, remote control. He even pioneered cryogenics.
So we're almost to the
Well.
point of Margaret Leonard.
Right. Well, Tesla died in 1943 when the FBI just swooped in and confiscated all his papers and designs. Then in about 2012, all this stuff, the Tesla cash just disappeared. And you want to know who the #1 suspect was?
Margaret?
No, an FBI agent named Charles Johansson. Now, I know they could never prove that he did it, but then he quits the FBI and joins some Tesla fanatic group called the Tesla Legacy Society, a group dedicated to making the world better through technology. And that's where he meets
Margaret Leonard?
Bingo!
Okay,
They
finally
fall in
we get
love,
around
they
to
get
her.
married. I
Jeez.
think they even had a kid together.
So where's Margaret now?
Not a clue. Johansson died a couple years later, cancer, I think. And after that, Margaret just dropped out of circulation.
So all this happened, what, 37 years ago. I mean, no one's found the Tesla cash since then?
It's one of the great mysteries, the lost inventions of Nikola Tesla.
What's the big deal with the Tesla inventions? I mean, there must be some reason they were never made.
Oh, you ever hear of a little thing called Tunguska?
Have I ever? Picked up a bad case. That's where I learned the phrase, Baños, rapidos, ándale muchachos, vámonos!
Oh, Murph, you're too funny. You know, in 1890s, Tesla conducted an experiment and created a resonance frequency. You know, like a big vibration, and it nearly took out a whole chunk of New York City.
Ah.
And then in the 1900s, he began to work on what he called a teleforce beam. The press called it, you know, a death ray, you know, cooler name. But a few years later in Russia, remote area called Tunguska, something caused an explosion 1,000 times greater than the atomic bomb.
1,000 times greater than the atomic bomb 40 years before we invented it?
But that was the last
Yeah,
time we ever heard of
that's
the death ray. Tesla never got funding. Instead, they made him out to be some crackpot, and he was broke for the rest of his life. Some people think the plans for it were part of the Tesla cash. Just think how much someone would pay to get their hands on that.
A fair amount. Okay, so now we have to ask him about all this
And I'll
stuff.
never forget what you did tipping me off before that whack job. Seems nice. You know me, Murph. Always up for an adventure. As long... You like my shop? Kind of like my old one, the Cosmic Connection. But I had to change the name in case, you know...
Yeah, because using
NSA
your
and all
actual
that.
name is just...
I eat at the brew and stew all the time.
It's just brilliant.
I actually wouldn't mind forgetting a few years of my own life, mostly my teenage years.
He's got a really weird
That's the Hollow Babe
face.
at the Golden Gate. Yeah, Mojo is warm for her form, or lack thereof, as it were.
This guy's got a really weird and very animated
He's not very
face.
friendly, is he? Gosh, you'd think a sidekick would be a little more helpful, huh?
Yeah, why aren't you?
My little buddy Mojo works over there. We hang out a lot, but I can't stay there too long. Something makes my eyeballs burn.
I don't want to know about your little friend.
Don't know about that.
No, but you're giving me points for it
Donnelly's
anyway.
kind of a mysterious character. He was a private detective Tesla may have hired not long before he died. There's a mention of it in one of Tesla's letters. No, both
Okay.
aliens and ghosts can communicate through their dreams. It's a proven fact.
Yeah. Fact.
I've been checking my sources, but no one's heard a thing about her in years. He died like 40 years ago and either left the Tesla cash with Margaret Leonard or somebody else, or he took it to the grave. The Tesla cash is right up there for me. Oh, and the death ray? Well, the name says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As I leave, Archie hands me an old photograph of Margaret Leonard. Maybe someone else on Chandler will recognize her from the picture.
Possibly. Let's,
If you were looking for me earlier, I wasn't here.
Yeah, I'm a PI, so I figured that
ha,
out.
ha, ha, ha.
Now that you're back, I wonder if you
Yeah.
can help me out with something. You recognize the woman in this photo?
Oh, nice. I think I saw her in a playbook from 1996. Is this your girlfriend?
Well, now, if she were my girlfriend, I wouldn't be trying to figure out who she was now, would I?
True.
Sheesh.
He's
I'm
got
just
you there.
kidding about this woman being your girlfriend. She's actually mine.
Right.
Oh, I'm kidding again. This is Margaret Leonard. She's had a room here at the Ritz forever. She used to live here, but I haven't seen her in years. So, she may not be here anymore, but she auto-pays her rent. So it's all good.
Any chance you can get me into her apartment?
Not a chance in hell. I let her install her own security system, just like you, except hers is a real one.
Oh,
I can't tell you which apartment it is,
thanks.
but you won't get in without a passcode or a personal invitation. Maybe I can try to help you with something else. Can't help you with that.
I don't think there's much else that you can...
All I know about her is she's got a room here. I hardly ever see her, so I don't know when she's here and when she isn't. No, I bet she was something back in the day. Way back in the day.
Ha ha ha, she's old, get it? Okay, so she's had a room here that had extra security. Well, let's see here. That's
People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found.
what's that room? Well, nah.
Needs a key. Uh-oh. That doesn't look... needs a key.
Yeah, I think that's her room.
Well, this is a flashy new neighbor.
Okay, so yeah, there looks like something bad went down there. Let's talk to the hologram and see if she knows.
Hey, Tex. How's your case progressing?
Not well. Can you give me some help here?
Not a clue.
Yeah, I already
Sorry,
found it anyway.
I don't know a lot of people, except the ones that come in here.
Right, and this woman's never come in here? That's what you're telling me, right? Nobody, this woman's not come in here?
I've been thinking, Murphy, Perhaps I should confide something to you.
Oh, this should be good.
That is, you believe Maldonado is spying on you,
Yeah.
but it could have been someone else.
I
Not
have
Margaret
thought about
Leonard by
that.
Any chance?
How did you know?
Do the words P.I. mean anything to you?
Margaret may be in grave danger. I've tried to contact her, but to no avail.
Gosh, if only we knew someone with some detective skills.
Yeah.
Into her apartment.
No, but she may have left a clue.
Really? What was the
Some time
clue?
ago, she left this in my care. It's for you.
For me?
She wanted you to have
Yeah.
something happen. I met Margaret years ago. She was a woman of secrets.
I bet.
I have an interest in Tesla collectibles, so yes, I've heard of it. And no, I don't know where you could find it.
Well, that's just helpful. Thanks.
I met Margaret years ago.
Yes, I know. You told me that. Thank you. Okay. So I have a book. Wow, that is really dark. I don't... What? I can't see anything. I can barely see it, so I'm just going to fast forward to it. So, yes,
Why would Margaret Leonard leave me a key?
I don't know, but let's go on up and find out what's in there. I burned some points, basically, skipping the puzzle, but, that's okay, because we have plenty of...
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. As I walk in the bathroom, I realize there's something wrong here.
Yeah. I would say so. There was a bloody handprint, a bloody bone saw. Oh, and a headless woman and Murph screaming like a pansy. Day 4. Saints and Sinners, or The Unusual Suspects. Alrighty. Yeah, so...
Well, I think I found Margaret Leonard. Well, most of her.
That's wonderful. And that is also all the time we have for today. As always, thank you very much for watching. And stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you wanna see some crazy and also
Cheerio!
messy, you should meet me and my friends.
Bash
Even though we got
everything.
No money, for sure it's so funny. Everything's
Whoa!
perfect, then we're just like, ooh, ooh,
that would be me. Hi. Seriously, who did Jazz's hair? Gozer the Gargarian? And in case you were wondering how Fairlane views women, here's proof.